Good evening, people. This is Clarissa Williams coming at you this evening. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Clarissa Speaks the Truth. That's the name of it because that's what I do. And you can see a lot of other videos out there showing corruption, misconduct, falsification of court orders. Where you can see proof that our DSS failed to serve me documents, and Judge Rochelle Conits let them do it. I was not able to fill out affidavits. Judge Rochelle Conits didn't let me fill out affidavits. Ex parte orders was illegally issued. Court orders have been falsified. Dates have been changed. Doctor statements been changed. I was illegally appointed a guardian ad litem without having a psychological evaluation. Defamation of my character. All kind of stuff going on in this case with Greenville County, South Carolina DSS. Greenville County, South Carolina Family Court judge is involved in this. DSS kidnapped my baby from school on December the 14th, 2021, placed her in foster care, and then forced her to go to Georgia. And that's what she's been since January 2022. She's been abused and neglected. Her life has spiraled out of control. And I don't even know where she's at. I don't know anything about her. And they placed her with a 2-time convicted felon, had 2 felonies. He had done probably 10, 15 years in a Georgia prison. Was on probation and had a probation violation, and obviously they didn't do a background check on this man, nor did they have approval from Georgia. My daughter should have been placed with a family member in the state of South Carolina, according to the South Carolina Section Code law. And let me say this. I just read an article where South Carolina DSS was being praised for all the children that's been placed in foster care. No, Those children have been abducted and kidnapped from their parents. DSS has falsified these documents, abused their powers, filing these little ex parte petitions, and getting those judges to sign those ex parte orders and lying and taking these kids. Now, I'm going to share this with you again. A Greenville, South Carolina attorney told me, listen to what I'm telling you. We don't really have hearings. We just get the judge to sign the order. Did you hear that, Supreme Court? Did you hear that, Appeals Court? You hear that, Governor McMaster? You hear that, state legislatures? That's why my baby was able to be kidnapped by Judge Teresa Dunbar. That's the reason right there. Ain't nobody's name on that order. Ain't no transcript. Now, this what I'm getting to tonight is involving Judge Conits. And it's involving these I was appointed a guardian ad litem. DSS made allegations that I had psychological mental health issues. Judge Rochelle Conits' signature is on those orders. Now, that last video I made is called Judge Rochelle Conits trying to say I'm crazy. No, it's y'all, because they are. And then trying to shut me up and silence me because I'm blowing a whistle on them and they got caught now. A lot of y'all don't know. They hustling y'all, paper hustling you and pencil whipping you. Because I'm the only one that caught them and pulled up on them with these dates. These documents are falsified. DSS been stamping these documents, or they got somebody on the inside stamping these documents, working with them. I ain't walking back nothing I said. Do you hear that? And I can prove what I'm saying. So y'all need to stop thinking Mr. Michael Leach doing a good job over there. Because no, he know about my case because he was sent a letter certified telling him and asking him to investigate. Didn't do it, okay? And then I'm going to tell you, I'm going to drop a bombshell on what I did the other day. He know about all this. He know about his employees and kidnapped my baby and everything. So I'm going to social media because I want Greenville County, South Carolina DSS I want the feds to start investigating them, and family courthouse, Greenville, South Carolina. I want them judges to be investigated because they involved in this kidnapping and taking these women children, okay? Now, so we finna pick back up, like I said, from Judge Rochelle Conits, where she signed that order assigning me a guardian ad litem. And I'm gonna show you just how messy and corrupt and the crimes that they commit over there at that Greenville County Courthouse. Now I'm gonna say this. I went on social media going off on that Paul Wixenheimer that used to be the clerk of the court. Because, see, they were stealing documents out my file folder over there and putting them in there, playing games with me, they thought. And I found out what they was doing. Now, he don't act like he done retired last year or the year before after I went on social media telling him that was a federal law for anybody to be taking papers out that courthouse. He's responsible for anything that comes in and comes out, and them dockets and them court and them date and time stamps. Wasn't nothing legal over there. You hear that? So he done left. So I'll go over there in August of this year looking for some documents and some other things I needed. Why they done put all the documents back in the folder like they ain't never stole them out? Done put the file folder back all neat and put it back, everything back in there. These people are criminals. So I'm blowing the whistle on them. Because I want my governor to see what that man, Michael Leach, been letting happen over there. And abducting these women children and placing them in foster care. Them children need to be placed with their relatives, or you need to start removing them, put them in, let them live in DSS offices if you don't have nowhere for them to go. Why they not going to relatives' homes? Why you not trying to work with their parents to reunify them with their parents? Because you're getting a check for them. So we're going to keep moving. So this is notice of hearing. I'm going to let you see in that little court-appointed attorney I had, Vanessa Cason, she need to be removed from that little list. That's fraud. Getting paid money, you ain't represent your client. So go look at Yelp and look at her reviews if you don't believe me. So we're gonna pick back up. Cause I'm gonna show you what they done. Now, this is notice of hearing. Got my name on it. Now it says to defendant listed above, you are hereby notified that a hearing has been scheduled October 17, 2022 at 9:30. And October 21st, 2022 at 9:30 a.m. on the complex docket. So you know what that means? They knew complex, hard, difficult. They knew it was going to have a hard time proving that I hurt that baby. But Judge Conits came through for him. Yes, she did, and saved him. So she think. But I'm going to show you how she involved in this mess too. Because that lady done been sued by people before. She got a lot of complaints. Go look. And when Judge Tarita Dunbar recused herself from my case, this lady, the judge kind of stepped up for her. So I guess so she can find me guilty. So we're going to keep moving. In the above caption action, you are notified to be present for this hearing at the Greenville Family Court, 350 Carlton Road, Greenville, South Carolina, 29605 at the 4 aforesaid time. I, the undersigned, hereby certify that I have served a copy of the notice hearing above for the above reference matter upon the following attorneys and the parties by depositing the same in the regular United States mail, proper postage attached thereto on 8/25 is when she sent dropped in the mail to the following address. Now this little man right here, this attorney Maurice McNair, he involved in some of this stuff too. And I'm gonna show you because they be giving him favoritism. They let that man file some documents against me, knowing he didn't serve me. Had to go back and didn't even continue it or anything or dismiss it. Then there was another case with him. It was over a year old. They let him go through with it. I told you these judges ain't following no law. State legislature, you need to investigate this courthouse. You need to get a little more tighter over there because they are doing everything wrong. Now this is Vanessa Cason, my court-appointed defender. This little lady, I don't know who she is, signed this right here. I don't have no problems with her right now. I ain't found nothing wrong she did yet. I'm looking. Now, it said October 17th and 21st. Somebody lying. Now, Vanessa Cason said the case has been set for a one-day trial on October 27th, beginning at 9 a.m. I would like to meet with you as soon as possible to go over the medical records that you have in your possession. Please contact me to schedule a date and time. Now, this may be 2 segments, depending on how long we get. I don't think we'll see. But y'all need to see this. Y'all need to see this. Now, who lying? DSS says it's a 2-day trial. Vanessa Cason says it's a 1-day trial. Who lying now? Her email came to me July 21st. They said they dropped this in the mail August 25th. So I don't know where Vanessa Cason got this 1 day from. Because DSS said 2 days. And I'm going to show you these. DSS done got so sloppy because they know those family court judges don't care what they do. They don't care what they put on these papers. They don't care if they use those documents with those judges' signatures on them. They don't care. They don't give a god doggone damn. They just don't. Because they've been getting away with it. But I done caught them. I caught them. Okay, so first thing, something messed up with that. Now here's the guardian ad litem appointment that Judge Conits signed. Now, this is me and my daughter's father. This is not my case number. Vanessa Cason, DSS, Judge Conits. This is not my case number. Pay attention. Incompetent people. That's what this is. Now, this is serious. We talking about the law. We talking about taking people, children, destroying lives. So if you wonder, was she angry? Yes, I am. You let your child not come home and get kidnapped, and you tell me how you gonna act. You gonna act the same way. This matter came before the court for a pretrial conference in the above reference matter. At the conferences, the plaintiff, who was the plaintiff? DSS. I told you they run that courthouse, and them judges let them do it. I don't know if they getting a check. I don't know if they get being promised to stay in them seats longer. It's something going on illegal over there at that courthouse with DSS and these judges. The plaintiff requested the court consider the appointment of a guardian ad litem for the defendant, Clarissa Williams, because of the allegations raised in the plaintiff's action regarding this defendant's mental health. Did you hear that? My mental health. And in order to ensure no further delays in this matter. Upon reviewing the file and the allegations raised in this action, now they reviewed the file back, they took it December the 14th, 2021. Now, I don't even know what the hell they talking about a whole year later. Because if y'all saying I had mental health issues, I ain't talked to y'all like that. You should have had mental health issues with me when you first met me, not when I started going on social media letting the world know that y'all some criminals and kidnappers. So this is what this came about, y'all. Okay. And in order to ensure no further delays in this matter, now, let me tell you what they did. They knew my trial was coming up a few days before, after they issued this order, because they didn't want my trial to take place because I was on them so hard. So they pushed it back and didn't even give me no new continuance dates, trying to shut me up and silence me. These people did everything illegal. Really, it ain't supposed to take no more than 35 days. You can get one. A judge can give you an extension, a continuance order. One, I believe. Now, you tell me how this thing went from, I think, let me see, June, July, October. And they didn't put it back on the docket till March after I started complaining. It didn't take place till May, though. I know I jumped in there real quick. The court finds that out of an abundance of caution. Did you hear that? A guardian ad litem should be appointed for defendant Clarissa Williams. The court finds that Brent Rucker, that's an attorney, a squire of the Greenville County Bar, is an appropriate person to serve in his capacity and hereby appoints him to serve as the guardian ad litem for defendant Clarissa Williams. In this case, it is so ordered. Now, out of an abundance of caution. Now, you mean to tell me you let me be crazy from December the 14th, 2021 for a whole year before you brought it to the courts? Not going for that, okay? Now, how you going to appoint me a guardian ad litem? Because South Carolina Section Code law, I don't have the law in front of me, go read it. It says a psychological evaluation have to be done. And I think it says 2 of them have to be done. And they have to be done by a licensed psychologist, somebody that's licensed in that field to do that. So now look. Usually you have a date line. Look how somebody just wrote it crooked. See that? That's not my case number again. Judge Conits signed me a guardian ad litem without having a psychological evaluation done. Now listen, I didn't know nothing about this pretrial conference. And I'm going to show it to you. Vanessa Cason alleged she went to, now usually when you get an order, it tell you all the parties' names that was there. Their title to say defendant's attorney, plaintiff's attorney. Now you tell me why they ain't got this on this alleged so-called order that you can't really see. She can't really see no date and time stamp. See, I can see it says December the 8th. I can see that. You can't see it real good. So December the 8th is what it says. Now, I want to know how my attorney gonna go to a doggone pretrial conference that I don't know nothing about and I'm not there. Because I don't know what they said. And another thing, do you not know the South Carolina Judicial Branch saying no transcript for this that allegedly took place on allegedly October the 12th? Now, you tell me this matter came before you win. Judge Teresa Dunbar says the date. This matter came before you win. See this little dummy letter, y'all? Came before you win. And then they just take an ink pen and write crisscross on it. Now, you know typically legal documents have a date line. You got to fill it out or it's typed. See, this is the little dummy letter they've been using over there, y'all. Now, that's the first one because that's not my case number. Now, I'm coming back. Now, this is the one that Vanessa Cason, my so-called public defender, sent me. Now, look, she sent this to me. Good afternoon. Please see the attached order that I received today. Now, she's saying on January 10th, she received that. Now, this supposedly had taken place on October the 12th. October the 12th, this was supposed to have taken place. Let me see. I'm going to show you the document, too. October the 12th. This pretrial conference was supposed to have taken place October the 12th, 2022. So usually, okay, if Judge kind of signed this, it should have probably been taken no more than a week or two for it to be stamped by the clerk of court. So October the 12th to December 7th, that's almost 2 months. So where was this at? Where was this at? Where was this hiding at? Where was it hiding at? See, they playing games with me. You see that? She said she just got that order. You got it 2 months later. Judge Conit's taking that long to reissue these orders. So let's move on. We're gonna keep moving. We're gonna move on. Now let me tell you something. I went over to that courthouse because I knew they were stealing my letters and my family emails out the folder. They didn't know I was going over there. Now, when I go over there to ask for a document, this lady said the only thing we got is a garden ad litem appointment for you. So I'm like, wait a minute, how they put that in my folder? And she said we just got. I can't remember what the young lady told me. I paid a quarter, 25 cents, and she gave me this. Now, you see that? 0370. This was on that last video. Judge Rochelle Conits trying to call me crazy. No, Rochelle, yep, and you some crooks on top of it. Now look. So you just take an ink pen on a legal document, a court order, and cross through it. And now whose number is that? Because I sure wish somebody on the appeals court or Supreme Court or somebody who has authority to go look this up to see whose court, see whose that is. Because that's certainly not me. So she gives me this one. Okay, now I got the same language on it. It does. This right here trying to say I'm crazy. And so they want to keep continuing it. Now they trying to CYA because they know they finna not. I told you we were supposed to went the trial on October the 17th. So they knew damn well what they did was so I wouldn't go to court. My family and friends was here. So now they're going to say for no further delays. Y'all the one that delayed this because it was supposed to took place October the 17th. Do you hear that, state legislature? Do you hear this, Governor McMaster? All I'm involved in this. Now, I want you to look. Now, let me tell you this about this little man right here. J. Grant Rucker. He's an attorney. He's an honest man. This man knew what they was doing. He knew they was crooked, low down, dirty, and trying to set me up and frame me. Now, he didn't say that, but he defended my honor. But I'm a smart lady. I know when somebody know what I know. He knew they was trying to railroad me. So if I had to hire any attorney in Greenville, it would only be him. It wouldn't be no other attorney in Greenville County, South Carolina. I would hire to go up in that family courthouse. So you better beware, and I'm going to tell you again. You better take your cameras, and you better go get that book that I told you to get, South Carolina Section Code Law for Children. Go to General Assembly website, state legislature website, and get it. Because if not, you're going to lose your kids. Now, this is the one that the little girl gave me at the window. Now, I want you to see this. This is one Vanessa Cason gave me. This is one little girl at the window. Are the little signatures look alike to you? This date ain't even the same. You see these twos got these big loops in them? And this 7 right here come down. This one don't. These are 2 different court orders. Now, I'm going to make you laugh because I'm going to come back to something in a minute. Now, look at this. Who's signing these court orders? These judges and all. You mean tell me stuff coming up on your docket, people coming up in your courtroom, you don't know what the hell going on in that courtroom? How can this be happening? Okay, so I want you to see something. I'm going to do something. Now, this was my daughter's guardian ad litem was appointed to her on December 15, 2021. This is the order they gave me. Some more pages to it, but I just took the signature page because I want you to see this. You gotta see this. I don't know what's going on at Greenville County. You see this FBI? You see this sled? Y'all need to investigate this. Look at all these signatures. 4 different signatures for Judge Rochelle Conits. 1, 2, 3, 4. This lady got, originally I said 3 hands on her arm. Now she got 4. Now let me show you how they playing games with me. Now, this right here is for my probable cause hearing that happened on December the 15th. As you can see, Judge Rochelle Conits is very incompetent. She put we went to the probable cause hearing on October the 15th. I guess she don't know December from October. I do. But they done got so sloppy over there. They know ain't nobody, don't know none of them attorneys that y'all pay care about this, okay? Just Clarissa. Now, this one right here, look at this. Was the day my daughter's guardian license was assigned to her. That one. Now look at this. It says presiding judge. This one don't say presiding judge. It says judge, comma, the family court, all caps. This one just says presiding judge. Now how the hell are you gonna know who this is? I know because I know who I went in front of at the probable cause hearing. And I know she signed it on the wrong date. And then it says family court on the bottom. These are 2 different forms. Now this stuff should be uniform. All these documents should be uniform. Now look at this. I guess they done type some of them. Now look, they put 13th, 1-3. I ain't never seen that on any document since I've been dealing with these people. It's usually typed out. Every single agency of the state of South Carolina, Judicial Committee, Appeals Court, Supreme Court, all of them. Every last one of them write it out like that. Now you tell me why somebody just put 13. Then we'll go up here. Now look at this one. This one, they typed the word 13. Now they put judicial circuit on that one. And look at this one. This one got her name under the line. So you know who that one is, Rochelle Conits. This one don't have this lady's name. Then it says presiding family court judge. This one don't say that. Don't say nothing about no presiding family court judge. All 3 of these documents are different. Here's number 4. Now this one says Rochelle Y. Conits. And it says presiding family court judge. Let me see any of the other one, family court judge. Now these 2 are a little similar right here. Well, we know these are 2 different signatures. All 4 of these are different signatures. I would like to know how and why is that? Why this lady got all these papers flying around all over the United States with all these different signatures? Can you tell me that, somebody? Michael Leach. These are not the same. This T is going up. This is going straight across. This line comes all the way down. This one don't. This right here, look how that loops. Somebody tried to make this look like that. Look. See, this got a point on it. This one don't have no point. And then look how this T right here, I guess that's a T, got a little swerve. Don't have no swerve coming down. Stop playing with me. I told you I examine documents for a living, do credit repair. I catch liars. Okay, so we're going to keep rolling on. I just want y'all to see this. Judge Rochelle Conits assigned me a guardian ad litem, and I ain't had no psychological evaluation. You hear that, state legislatures? And that's defamation of my character for by a judge. Okay? So we're going to keep rolling. So I told you ain't no transcript for that alleged pretrial conference that I ain't know nothing about. I wasn't there, and they didn't attend it either, because and let me tell you something. If you can't get a transcript, I want you to call South Carolina Judicial Branch. Then I want you to call the South Carolina Supreme Court on them, because they supposed to be making sure that. Why would you go to pretrial conference and not record it? You gonna tell me I'm crazy? What evidence was presented against me? Because I think y'all crazy. They ain't had no evidence of nothing. They know I'm smart. Now look, I wanted the transcript, but I said, okay, I'm gonna pull up on them. I want that transcript. Okay, now this says. Now, Tracy McBridge, her name, she was supposed to be the court reporter for that alleged pretrial conference. Now, this little lady is a court reporter over there. She involved in this mess too. Now, her name is Tracy McBridge. There you go. I have attached a transcript request. I understand you were the court reporter for the hearing listed below. Now, I told you I'm trying to get a transcript for this alleged October 12th pretrial conference with Judge Rochelle Conits. I'm asking for it. I would like them expedited. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I needed those for my appeal. Okay, and I want to see them too because I know they lied like they always do. Now she comes back and says she can't open it. I could not open the attached transcript request form, but it's fine because you have stated the transcripts that you are requesting within this email. October 12th, 2022. Listen at this. With Judge Rochelle Conits' pretrial conference was not placed on the record. That means they didn't record it and Tracy didn't type it. Now, why? If you're doing right and you have nothing to hide in that courtroom, why you ain't take that? So I can get a transcript and hear what the heck y'all said about me, what kind of more lies y'all told about me. Did you hear that? Judge Rochelle Conits didn't go on the record. I can't get no transcript. Now I'm going to tell you about transcripts. You don't get a transcript, you can't appeal, you're screwed. I'm going to keep telling you that. Okay, so we're going to roll through this. Now, that was, I asked her for it, September 1st. She come back, said she can't open it up. Bunch of bull. Honey, these people all in this together now. I emailed another one. Is there a reason the pretrial conference wasn't placed on record? It's showing you were the court reporter. Ain't that something? It shows she was the court reporter. I need that transcript for my appeal. How can I obtain that transcript? Now, per the transcript form request, it states the transcript will be sent in a PDF file. Now, she was trying to mail it to me. You ain't mailing me nothing. No, she's trying to put in the Word document. You know, everybody know you can change a Word document. Just go in there, type, and start erasing and deleting. Nah, PDF, you can't do that. Can you send all transcripts in the PDF? See, I'm on to them because I know they done everything wrong from the beginning. The transcript request states they will be sent to me in a PDF file, not Word. Then she come back. I know. In correction, my recent email asking the transcript for May the 2nd. These are from my trial date, so we're not going to talk about that. And that's when she said, not all pretrials. Listen at this. Are placed on the record. Judge Conits did not go on the record for the pretrial. If you would like to further question why, you should reach out to Judge Conits' office. She don't know me. Attached, you will find an invoice for the transcripts. Transcripts can be sent in a Word format or PDF form. Ain't that something? No. After I just told her I wanted a PDF, she gonna tell me, no, you cannot when I'm paying you. Since you have requested that the transcript be sent in PDF form, I will send the transcripts to you in PDF. Listen, the state legislatures, y'all need to change that. Nobody should be sending out transcripts in Word format. See, let me tell you how they can trap you, y'all. They go in there and they change something, they delete something that judge said. Now, I read that people get paid in the family court for doing this. That those attorneys will pay those court reporters to change stuff, add, and delete. Don't you ever accept no transcript in Word format. And if your attorney sent it to them, you need to fire them. Yep, I said it. Because they need to be making sure that they are not those transcripts not being tampered with. You hear that, Governor McMaster? All y'all, appeals court, Supreme Court, they shouldn't be sending these out in Word documents. This caused people to lose their children. Since you have requested that the transcript be sent in PDF, I will send the transcripts to you in PDF after the 690 is received. Now, I needed all my transcripts for my trial, and I needed it for her to give me that one on October the 12th, but she said she didn't have it. So for me to get all three of those transcripts, it was $690 that I sent. Thank you. And she sent that to me. And then once again, she said she couldn't open it. And look, the appropriate amount for the remaining requested transcripts is $690. I will need this amount paid prior. You can see her name. To the completion and or delivery of the transcripts. The transcripts will be sent via email in a Word document. See, she was trying to send them to me in a Word document like I'm slow. Acceptable forms of payments are cash, cashier's check, or money order only. Payments should be mailed or brought to the Greenville family clerk of the court's office. Now, okay, so let's keep moving. $690. Okay, now we're going to go back because I'm going to show you what this lady told me. She said, Judge Conits did not go on the record for the pretrial. If you would like to further question why, you should reach out to Judge Conits' office. Okay, did you see that? I should reach out to her office September the 6th. So I come back, and this is what I say to Tracy McBridge. Okay, thank you. What is her telephone number, and what is her clerk's office telephone number? That pretrial conference should be on record somewhere. The pretrial is very important to my appeal. your name is listed as a court reporter. Now, why would your name be listed if she didn't go on the record? It shouldn't be nobody's name there. It's a mess over there. So she said, I asked her what was Judge Conits' phone number. Now, I'm going to jump down here. Because I'm going to finish up. Listen what this woman told me, the court reporter for Judge Conits, and was the court reporter for my trial. I do not have the office number for Judge Conits or her secretary, Christie, after she told me to reach out to her. Did you see that, Supreme Court? You see that? That's a lie. Sled. This lady lied to me. A court reporter said I don't have the office. It's on the website. And their email addresses. This court reporter is a liar. She involved in this. Now, let me tell you about my $690. I mailed it to him. You know that she acted like she lost it. She didn't ever get it. I had to go get another money order and replace it. But when I replaced it, one of them I didn't get. And I'm trying to think. One of them I didn't get. Because my bank told me I couldn't get that money back for 90 days. And it was getting close to Christmas time and I needed that money. Now, okay, thank you. Okay, so I asked her for the note. She didn't have it. Okay, I came up to family court today to drop off the $690 payment and went to the window. And they had no knowledge of accepting payment for transcripts. Whom should I give my payment to if I drop the payment off at family court? Okay? And then I go again. I dropped the $690 money order in the mail today to your attention. I'm trying to get this lady this money so I can get this transcript. Now, she said she didn't get it. So I said, I mailed the money order last Wednesday, September 11th. When will you be emailing the transcripts? Per our conversation, please make sure they're in a PDF format. Now, that was on September 11th. She says, now, I know in Greenville only take 2 days to get some mail. I give it 3, benefit of the doubt. As of this moment, I have not received your money order. The transcripts will be emailed within 7 days after receipt of the money order. As I stated in a previous email, I will let you know when I receive the money order. They done lost my money order, y'all. I had to replace it. Okay. No, I do. I requested they be emailed to me in a PDF format. I do not want you to mail them. Please review my request. I mailed you. I sent the money order to your attention, the family court address. My $690 money order is for them to be emailed. I say the transcripts will be emailed after I sent the money. Okay, Tracy. I received an email a little while ago stating that you were the court reporter on October 12th and that you would be transcribing. You sent me an email last week stating that there wasn't a transcript for the pretrial hearing that allegedly took place on October 2021 because Judge Conits didn't go on the record for the hearing. You told me to call her and ask her why she didn't go on the record. I wanted to know the reason why. I even asked you for her phone number, and you said you didn't know it. Something isn't right here. I need to call Columbia so I can get to the bottom of this matter. See, they playing games with me because they know I filed an appeal, and they didn't want that thing to make it to the appeals court. So now they're trying to, because let me tell you something, you got a certain length of time to get those transcripts up there. So I went through hell trying to get these transcripts. So I want the Supreme Court to see this. See, let me tell you something, they've been kidnapping these babies from these ladies. Now, this is in the beginning when I was talking to South Carolina Judicial Branch. The lady over there named Cordelia, whatever, trying to take up for her in the beginning. And I wasn't letting her. I ain't let up off her either. From the beginning, I have had issues and concerns with documents having incorrect information, questionable clerk of the court date and time stamps, as well as documents suspiciously being removed from my file and court orders not being placed in my file. Is there a supervisor or manager who can help locate and expedite these transcripts? I need them for the appeals court. So I'm going back and see, this is the one for Sharita Dunbar. They said they ain't have it. Is there any reason it wasn't recorded? As this alleged hearing resulted in the removal of my daughter, are you able to provide a written document stating the hearing wasn't recorded? See, Judge Sharita Dunbar ain't on this mess too. They've been taking children because they know the Supreme Court ain't going to do nothing to them. The Judicial Committee will. Okay, I'm going to show y'all how to do that too. Okay, now let's go back. We can keep rolling. I'm trying to get my transcript. Okay, let me see. That lady Cordelia, whatever. I'm still searching for December 12, 2021 transcript and will update you once it's found. Now the November. Okay, now see, she still couldn't find Sharita Dunbar's. You may want to contact your bank to see if the money order has been intercepted by someone else before Tracy McBride / Margaret Woods got it. This is another court reporter. She said she didn't get one. I had to remail her another one. Then after she did it, she said with enough money, she done added some more money. They was playing games with me. In the meantime, just be patient until all transcribers have reached out to you after receiving your payment sent for transcripts. Now, they done lost $690. Asked me to bring it up to the courthouse. They manager said I should have mailed it to a post office box. And she asked me, why did I do that? I said, because Tracy McBride told me to. Now, they know I'm on to them, and they don't want these cases to make it to the appeals court. And I'm going to tell y'all about that. So we going to keep going. Okay. I'm going to keep, so let me see. If I don't receive a response back tomorrow, I will reach out to court administration for assistance. I'm still on them because I want my stuff. I done paid $690 and I had to pay another $495. What is that? $1,100 I got tied up. I need this transcript from my appeal. Can you reach out to the court reporter Tracy McBride and provide me with the information so I can mail her payment? No, this was a mess. Okay, because we kept going back. Pre-trial, I can purchase a money order, have the end result. The money order got lost, and they intentionally made it get lost. Because I ain't never had a piece of mail get lost since I've been living in this state. Okay, we're going to keep moving. Because this is just showing me trying to get this. Okay, now this is me and a manager over there, Tammy Holmes. She's a very nice lady. I asked her if she could help me get these transcripts and stuff from Tracy McBride. Tracy's alleged she never received her the $690 money order. Those money orders should have arrived at the family courthouse no later, this camera going in and out, then Monday, September 11th. I issued a stop payment on the $690 money order and paid $35 stop payment fee. On Monday, September 18th, I mailed another money order for $435 to the attention of Tracy and mailed it to the family courthouse. I highlighted her name with the yellow highlighter and immediately, okay, this thing going out, sent her an email informing her I just dropped payment in mail for June 5th transcript only. I emailed her a photo of the envelope. On Wednesday, September 2023, Tracy emailed me stating she would inform me once she received the money order. That new have the same identical number of pages, which strikes me as unusual. Two transcripts had the same number of pages, like 150. Now, that is very strange to me. Word for word, a whole court hearing, two of them got the same number of pages. That just didn't make sense to me. And to be honest with you, I don't believe it. Then she was unable to produce October 12th transcript because the judge failed to go on the record. Something isn't right with these transcripts at the courthouse. And those judges' hearings aren't being recorded as they're required to be. Tracy also is sending transcripts in Word document. When the request form states it, expedited transcripts will be sent in the PDF. Word documents can be changed by anyone. Can you help me? Here's our supervisor. Good morning, Miss Williams. She's a nice lady. Thank you for your email. I'm going to talk with Miss McBride, see why you have not received your requested transcripts. I do have a question for you regarding the money order. Why are you sending the money order to the family court and not Miss McBride? Because Tracy told me to send it to her. Send it right there. Let me see. Tracy sent me an email asking me to mail the money order to the family courthouse. See, these some dirty, crooked, low-down folks over there, and I ain't backing down off what I said. That somebody kidnap your child and falsify documents and change dates and accuse you of being a child abuser when you trying to save your child's life and yours, and you've been mold going all in your mouth and you're sputuming on your skin and on your hair, and you're drinking lead, and the water pipes corroded, you're getting all kind of bacterial infections, fungal infection, urinary tract infections, your eyes bleeding. And you tell me you going to sit up here and be happy. And no, I ain't happy about nothing. Okay, that was going to be my next suggestion, to just mail the payment. I'm not sure why the clerks would not take the payment. I done went up there and took money. They said they ain't know nothing about it. I will let you know when the payment is received. I do not have the office number for Judge Conits or her secretary, Christy. I dropped the $6.90 money in the mail today to your attention. Now I'm just trying to let you see how they played games with me and how they lost those transcripts. That ain't no coincidence. That's not no coincidence. Tracy McBridge is involved in this, and they didn't want me to get that appeals over there to that appeals court. So appeals court, you see what they doing? That courthouse need to be shut down by the FBI. I'm sorry. Now we're gonna get back. Okay, that's Vanessa Cason. Now we're gonna get into this. Good afternoon. Please see the attached order I received today. I think I showed you that. Now this is what. Let's go to this. So my trial was supposed to take place on October 17th. I showed y'all that. Now, 3 days before Friday, it's supposed to take place on Monday. Now, I'm going to show it back to you again. Because remember, DSS said I got 2 trial dates. October 17th and 21st. Vanessa Cason, send me email saying it's only 1 day. I told these people are ruining lives and taking children. Don't nobody see this mess over there, but I want the Supreme Court to see it. Because y'all need to get on y'all job and do something about these judges kidnapping these babies. Now, she says the case has been continued by the judge. Said there will be no trial on Monday. In addition, the judge has appointed an attorney guarding that light to represent your best interest. My best interest. Now, how's a guardian life gonna have my best interest? I got my best interest because I know you sure in the heck don't. DSS preparing the court order. Can't you tell me this? Listen, this is so important. So DSS is a judge. DSS is preparing the court order. Y'all see that? The case has been continued. See, this was an unnecessary continuance. Now they want to continue it. They want me to get my baby. Because they know I got that rule to show cause out there trying to bring her daddy in there and get him locked up. That's supposed to take place in February. So now they don't want that to go down. So now they're trying to find a reason to continue the case so we won't be going to trial. I told you some crooked, dirty folks. Look at that. No, we supposed to went to trial on Monday. And my family done came in town. Now they done tried some little stunt. Now, okay, so let me get going with this lady. So now that was October 14th at 9:30 a.m. So I come back. Can you explain why pretrial was held on yesterday without me being informed and without me being present? It was actually on the 12th. I don't want anyone speaking on my behalf and without my presence. What kind of attorney does that? I don't like what you did, sure don't. Because I know that she done let them people lie on me. This lady been working against me from the day one. The state, y'all, this is our taxpayers, our tax dollars paying this lady represent parents to help them fight for their children. And some of these attorneys working against you, letting these children stay in the system using our tax dollars, some of our tax dollars to pay for these programs and stuff. And they ain't representing these families like they should. You could be next, or then they next victim. So you better be careful. Good afternoon. I informed you of the pretrial. Look at that. Now, why would I say you did not inform me of a pretrial? Why was I not there? Because you think, and the way I don't like these people and trust them, you think I would not go in that courthouse? Yes, I would. I said, why are hearing and pretrial information being mailed to me? Courts are required to mail documents informing parties of upcoming hearings and trials, etc. I don't have any emails from you informing me of an upcoming pretrial. If you have it, please forward the email to me. Your emails, there is not one email from you informing me of an upcoming pretrial. I have no clue what you agreed to on my behalf, etc. Please make sure in the future that you personally inform me of any upcoming hearings, etc. regarding my case, because I want to be present. And I'm mad, so I got a little typos going there. That lady didn't send me that email. And if she gonna argue with me, you produce it. Produce it in court when we get there. Now look. This is me to her. December. Now, this trial was supposed to take place October 17th. I asked for a continuous order because I want to know why it was continued, because they'll tell you that, and they give you some new dates for your new trial date. Now, they ain't give me nothing. I'm like, when we going to court so I can get my baby? When we going to trial, they intentionally did this, harming and hurting, giving my baby more pain and suffering because she can't see me. I didn't see her for 8 months. And Vanessa Cason was supposed to file that rule to show cause because I gave her money, I believe, the end of August of 2022. Did you hear that? I gave a public defender my money, then she stole it and didn't do what she's supposed to do with it and wouldn't give me my money back. I ain't forgot about that, Vanessa Cason. I have not received the continuous order that I requested from you on last week. I would like a copy of the order. I want to know who requested a continuance and why. That was over 2 months ago. I was not informed of any pretrial at all. I was not in agreement with that continuance you agreed to, and you failed to discuss it with me prior to agreeing to that order. This is unacceptable, and you concealed it from me. Before you say you informed me of it, please send me the email you sent to me informing me of an upcoming pretrial. Why do you think I was not in attendance? Because I had no knowledge of an upcoming pretrial. Also, DSS had my updated address and failed to mail me notice. You're my attorney. How can you continue to allow this to continuously happen? You're supposed to be representing me and have my best interest and want to win my case. It seems as if you're trying to intentionally cause me to lose my case. What have you done to this day to prove this case is based on lies from DSS and family court judges? I feel like I'm fighting these criminals alone. Now, I'll show Vanessa Cason on October the 12th, the day me and her met, and I signed the rule to show cause. Everything the DSS had done in those judges, she ran right over there and showed them what I did, and I believe that's why this case was continued, because she showed them everything I had. They didn't want to face the music, so they tried to push it back out. Okay, so let's go on. Me and her going back and forth about this. It was December 30th. I have requested a continuous order, but I haven't received it. Now, how you going to go to October the 17th and you still don't have a continuous order from Judge Conits? Because you just don't take more than a week or so. Because I'm on about, I want to know why the hell you done had my family spend their gas, time, and money and take flights in town, and we ready to go, and y'all canceled it. Good morning. To me, I have not received a continuous order, only the order pointing the guardian ad litem, which I forwarded you. I will verify whether a continuous order setting forth the trial dates was ever filed. You my attorney. You sat in that courtroom and you don't know what happened. Child, they ain't want to know. They having fake hearings over there at Greenville County Courthouse. They ain't going to hearings. They just signing papers and taking these kids. I have reviewed the orders and emails, but do not have a continuous order. Did you see that? So you mean to tell me Judge Conits just issued a guardian ad litem order? Ain't got no date, ain't got nothing. That's not how court orders look. I tell you, it says who attended, all the names of the parties. Ain't nothing on that little generic little document they call themselves trying to fool me with. But do not have, the judge met with us pre-trial on the week. She didn't say what day. You don't know what day you went to a pre-trial, honey? She done forgot. On the week prior to the trial beginning. Continue the case. Now, how you going to continue a case without giving me new trial dates? So I ain't going to go to trial. Y'all just keep my daughter in y'all custody and roll on. However, the order only reflects the appointment and not the actual continue dates in 2023. I will speak with the attorney again. The attorney was that Richard Allen. He involved in this to see if he will prepare a continuous order. Ain't that something? This is criminal right here. I will speak with the attorney again to see if he will prepare a continuous order, which indicates the dates of the trial. You should already have one. Judge Conits should have did that. Not him. He ain't no judge. You are mistaken about the court's authority to appoint a guardian ad litem, especially given the allegations concerned by DSS in 2021. Okay, well, they should have said I had mental health issues in December of 2021. This camera going in and out. About your refusal to accept medical advice. Ain't that something? I refuse to accept medical advice. That's the lie. From the providers. They don't know nothing about what they talk about. I took my daughter to all them specialists. And so now you're trying to say I take the advice. So why would I keep taking her to all them specialists then? For what reason? Now, if you're going to say I didn't take her to the specialist, I get you on that. See, these people confused. The court's appointment of the GLs can be addressed at the hearing in March or May. Now, she just said she didn't have no continuous dates in 2023. But then down here, she come down here and say it can be addressed at the hearing in March or May. You just said you didn't have no continuous dates. The order only reflects the appointment and not the actual continuous dates. This lady is a liar. Then she comes back down here after hearing in March or May. But you kind of, you know what? I just kind of paid attention to that. Y'all seeing what I'm saying here? So if y'all go over there, y'all better be prepared. Now, remember, Tracy McBridge told me to call Judge Conits and her secretary, Christy, if I want to know why she ain't go on the record. I asked her for the judge phone number, who she worked for, inside the same courthouse. Now, y'all know this lady. Something is definitely wrong with this lady. She thought I was going to go for that. Now, she shouldn't have lied to me. Y'all saw that lie. She said she didn't know Judge Connie's phone number or her secretary. It's right on the website along with the email address. So you working for this lady, you don't know how to reach her. Okay. Now, now I'm going to show you. Now, because I'm going to tell you, I don't believe this thing took place. I'm going to show it to you twice. Good afternoon, Judge Conits. September 12, 2023. Can you please tell me if you presided over my pretrial conference that took place on October the 12th, 2022? Because Ms. Tracy McBridge told me to call if I wanted to know why. I don't see it on the docket. Now, you would have thought Judge Conits would have said, I'm going to let my secretary handle this. Or she would have said, Christy, I want you to reply to this email to this lady, Miss Williams, with this DSS case. She's asking a question about presiding over trial, over that pre-trial. Tell her yes. Tell her yes, because we did. Okay, that was September 12th at 2:30. She never replied back. So if you're doing right, you the judge that presided over, because I know it didn't happen. You would have responded to my email. I sent it back. This is her opportunity to clear this mess up and come and yes, I did. I know they didn't have it. Then I sent her another one. Friday, September 15, 2020 at 7 a.m. Good morning, Judge Conits. I sent you an email on September 12, 2023, asking if you presided over my pretrial, which took place on October 12, 2022. I wasn't sure if you received it. Can you please provide me this information? Well, guess what she said? Nothing. She didn't respond back. What kind of judge would do that? If you presided over that pretrial, have your secretary say, yes, she did preside over that case, Miss Williams. Because they know they ain't got no transcript. They know that guardian ad litem appointment letter is fake and fraudulent with all them different signatures all over the place. And this is a crime. Now, that's about the transcript again, so that don't even make a difference. Let me see. This is a mess. These people set me up and framed me. Now, we're going to get real deep. Now, that guardian ad litem appointment, they try to say I'm crazy. And out of an abundance of caution. Ain't that something? I wasn't there. I don't know nothing about that. Now, Judge Conits' signatures on that thing. So, let's get with it. This is the trial, the transcripts. Honorable Judge Conits, the first day of my trial, May the 1st, 2023. That's us. That's her father. That's me. Richard Allen. This man, Richard Allen, is something else. He involved in a whole bunch of corruption and criminal activity over there. Him and that attorney Sam Weldon, they criminals. Yep, I ain't backing it down because I can prove it. Anytime you set parents up, you lie, you try to harass me, intimidate me, tell me don't erase none of my emails, my text messages like you Homeland Security. You ain't got no right to tell no parent that. You don't have no right. This is not no criminal case. This is a civil case. So y'all, if he do that, I'm going to tell you, call Attorney General on him. That was my attorney, Maurice McNabb. I told you he get favoritism over there. He do some lot of wrong stuff too. Megan Burke and Tracy McBridge, that Judge Conits court report again. She don't know her phone number. Okay, so let me show y'all something, because this is so criminal. So we're going to get up in this thing. Okay, remember, so her name is on that appointing me a guardian ad litem. Okay, so this is the day of my trial. Okay, so here we gonna go. Mr. Allen. Start right here. This case that's my case number, South Carolina. Social Services versus Clarissa Williams. She is with her attorney, Jay Elliott. She also has a guardian ad litem, Brant Rucker, who is in the building. He was in the courtroom. I believe in another courtroom. Ain't that something? You don't know who's sitting on the opposite side of you? Because y'all wouldn't let none of my family and friends come in. So y'all know it ain't nobody but me, my attorney, her father, his attorney, and this man right here on that side. Here he go. I'm right here. Okay, here go DSS man. Oh no. There he is. Never mind, I'm sorry. Here go Judge Conits. That's she the court. You want to sit beside her? He gonna my guardian ad litem that defended my honor and know they was full of mess. I'm fine here. Or Miss Williams wants me to sit up there. I'm sitting beside my attorney. I think we're going to address the guardian's status at some point during this hearing. That's what he's telling Judge Conits. Here she go. You need to what? Here my guardian ad litem. I think we're going to ask to address my status as guardian. Here she goes. Okay. Here he goes. In this hearing, here she go. All right. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Mr. Allen. That's DSS attorney. Honey, child, that man he's a crook too. The blower air still is present. He is seated on the second row. Maurice McNabb is his attorney. I'm Richard Allen on behalf of the department. The caseworker is Anthony Basile. Every DSS employee involved in this. I also have with me Mary Ritchie, who is second chair for this trial. The guardians ad litem are Jackie and Jerry Land. They something else too. They harass people. And this is a husband and wife. They should not be, I'm gonna deal with that. These people should not be working together as a team, intimidating, harassing parents. He needs to have his clients and she needs to have hers. Because these people came to my daughter's visitation a couple times harassing us. And the owners had to ask them to leave. See, they do everything wrong over there. I want everybody to see the state legislatures. And they're represented by Megan Burke. Your Honor, this is scheduled for a merits removal hearing. It has been continued a number of times, which is the reason why we have a 2021 case number. See, this case was supposed to have been closed a long time ago. And my attorney, Jay Elliott, said he was going to file a complaint with the Supreme Court because he knew that this case should have been closed back in February of 2022. Now, here it is, May of 2023. This is how they do to your children. They won't give them back to you. That's what they did. They would not give me my baby back and get this trial moving. So now he going to lie and say that's why we got 2020 number case number. But he know Judge Conits ain't going to do nothing. Let DSS do what they want to do. Agency is ready to proceed at this time. Okay, so we're going to jump down here. Okay, everybody ready to proceed? Or do you have an issue? Here go my attorney. We're ready to proceed. We got some preliminary matters to take care of. Mr. Rucker has pointed out. Here she go. Okay, here go my attorney. Okay, Judge. Miss Williams feels a little bit belligerent and has an uncle and a couple of friends she would like to come in the courtroom merely for support. They will not testify in the trial of this case. And certainly I will make sure they understand that anything that they hear in this courtroom is confidential. But nonetheless, I would like to have them sit in here so that Miss Williams can know that she has some support. Now, ain't that something? One lady sitting in there with DSS all on one side and a corrupt judge. And they won't let my family and friends come in there and listen. Because, see, they do illegal stuff in those courtrooms. So they don't want no witnesses. Here go DSS attorney. Well, Your Honor, normally I would ask to sequester the witnesses. And I'm going to do that in this case. There ain't no witnesses. So if they were to sit in here, he just told you my family was there to support me. So if they were to sit in here, I would ask that they be disqualified as witnesses to the trial. However, given the volume of social media activity by Miss Williams, y'all sure did because y'all need to go to jail. I went right on social media telling the world what y'all been doing and kidnapping these ladies' babies, harassing them, intimidating them, won't give them their children back, making them take their unconscionable treatment plan, and they complete the treatment plan, you still won't give them their kids, and you let people adopt their children and put them into foster care, and you don't even try to reunify them with their children. And don't even place the children with a relative. Just throw them in foster care and get a check. I ain't backing down. You're right. With regard to this case, the agency, certain judges in this courthouse, yep, sure did. I ain't changing. It's the truth. Look at the transcripts and the court orders. This is the truth. I will ask that there be, if the court does allow them to be in here, that there be an absolute restraining order. Trying to put a restraining order on my family. Because y'all done broke every crime and kidnapped my baby. So now you want them to shut up so they can't talk so you can put them in jail too. This man is something else. You see this? South Carolina Bar, South Carolina Supreme Court, on any online commentary about the case or post or whatnot. Ain't that something I'm trying? Don't want nobody to know the crimes they committing. But I would prefer they not being here at all. Here go my attorney. Well, oh, here they go. Here go she go. DSS cases are closed to the public, correct? Now this judge, I told you she incompetent. This lady don't know the law. Why would you ask DSS anything? Because you're getting a check from them? What they giving you? What kind of judge would ask DSS something? You don't know the law, lady. You taking people's children. And look, yes, ma'am. He told her, yeah, it's closed. And my attorney said, not necessarily. She gonna say, tell me about that. You don't know the law? This lady is something else. I'm gonna let y'all see. Here go my attorney, because he helped write some of these children laws. That's really a separate issue. I have folks sitting here I know. Who these folks are? I don't know who these folks are. My attorney was trying to come through for me, the court. Where they're all employees. Like I said, just me against them, all them. So I can't have, you can have all employees in it, but I can't have my family. Here my DSS attorney, Your Honor, I have, and here she go. These two are the guardians. Now here go Judge Conits taking up for him again. On the back row, these are employees. Are they not? Asking the question. You just said they was all employees. Now you asking. Mr. Allen, I have one attorney from my, here you go. I have one attorney from my office who observing for training purposes. We don't know that. That's it. Here go my attorney. I am happy to have those 3 people placed under an order by you that they are not to say anything about this case on social media. No, we weren't doing that. They can, I don't know. Don't tell my family they can't talk about y'all criminal activity. No, I wasn't going to do it no ways. Here she go. Well, you know, I'm not one to limit their rights, which they have a right to post on social media, but, you know, I prefer they not being here. Why? Why? They are not going to be witnesses, right? Correct. This is an abuse and neglect case about the abuse and neglect of children, I understand, one minor child. Okay, go ahead. Certainly you can go do that right now. Yeah, if you want to. My attorney, okay, also, to save time, motion and order of substitution. They're talking about that. Okay, let me see. Now, we finna get in this. Okay. This is about them substituting. Because they tried to give me another attorney. I didn't want to go with him. Because when I looked at his webpage, it said he focused on corporate law. No, I want a family law attorney, honey. They tried to appoint me a guardian, another attorney. I'm going to tell you about that. I can't say nothing bad about him, but I wasn't going with him. The court, okay. Okay, you have another issue about the guardian. This is Judge Conits asking. Your Honor, I believe this Mr. Elliott and I had spoken earlier. This is my guardian ad litem. He does not believe Ms. Williams needs a guardian. He does not believe this is my guardian ad litem. And frankly, I've had extensive conversations with her. I think she's competent. She understands the court system. She understands what lawyers do. She understands what an oath is, what judges do. She's educated. I may not agree with every strategy, but that's a lawyer's issue, not a guardian issue. That'll put this man in this case to make it seem like I'm crazy, and he wasn't going forward. He wasn't going forward. So if the issue is whether she's competent enough to assist her attorney or to testify if necessary, she certainly is. See, I done figured it out. When you got a guardian ad litem, you got to be quiet. Can't say nothing. I was whispering, writing notes to my attorney and everything because I knew these liars was lying. Here she go. And why were you ever once appointed? Did you hear that? She asked this man, this guardian ad litem, why was he ever appointed as my guardian ad litem? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Now, let's get with it. You know why? Because you appointed me one, Judge Conits. On October 7, 2022, you said I was crazy. I had mental health issues due to the allegations. And out of an abundance of caution, that I need to be appointed one. Remember that, Judge Conits? And hereby appoints him to serve as guardian ad litem for Clarissa Williams. Now, it don't say who was at this hearing, Judge Conits. You didn't put that. And you dated it December the 8th. And you supposedly gave me, appointed me one on October 12th. So it took you 2 months to issue this. Now you don't remember what you did. Now look, who's these case numbers? Now see, 2 people signed this. Judge Conits, you signed both of these, honey? Okay? You did. Because you said I was crazy, honey. See that? This is her. And why were you ever pointed? She asked my guardian ad litem, why was he ever pointed to me? Here he go. I believe it's the nature of the allegations bad. Look, DSS. And personally, it's up to the judge. Did you hear that? And he said that like he knew that DSS did this. He said it's personally up to the judge. Now, why would he say that if he knew that she appointed me one? Now, you would have thought this lady would have caught that in any individual case, but I think that they're mere allegations at this point and that they have not been proven in court. Did you hear that? See, he knew what they was up to. They was up to no good, trying to incriminate me and set me up and frame me. But she, in my conversations with her, she has very strong views. Yes, I do, because I know they set me up and frame me and these judges involved. But she understands what's going on, so certainly do. She's passionate about what's going on with the child. Yep, y'all done kidnapped my baby. She had a beautiful future, and she was doing good. And you done placed her in Georgia with a convicted felon who done abused her and neglected her and wouldn't let me see her for 8 months. And y'all didn't do a goddamn thing. Which is what a mom does. You sure do. You fight for your children. Mama bear, that's right. And I don't have no problem saying this, because y'all kidnapped my baby and you set me up and framed me. So I do not believe she's incompetent to the point. I don't believe she's incompetent at all. Did you hear that? But I certainly think she could assist her attorney. See, I told you they want me to shut up so I couldn't talk to my attorney. That's why they came up with that little guarding that lighting thing, because Vanessa Cason ran over there on October 12th and told them I got all this evidence against them. So they're going to try to shut me up. Here go DSS attorney. Your Honor, listen at this. I want y'all to listen. Your Honor, I can address why she was appointed. Why I was appointed a guardian ad litem? Because I was the only one involved at the time. What do you mean? I thought you went to a pretrial conference. You, Vanessa Cason, and the guardian ad litem, and Judge Conits was in the courtroom on October 12th. You just said I can address why she was appointed because I was the only one involved. You mean you was the only one that issued that sheet of paper? That's why ain't no another party's names on it. That's why it's two of them with two different signatures. Miss Williams was at that point represented by Miss Cason, Miss Attorney Cason. We had a pretrial conference. Y'all did. So where was Judge Conits? Because you didn't say Judge Conits, she was there. You see that? She just said, did you hear what Judge Conits said? Why were you ever appointed one? So Judge Conits had appointed me one. You think she would have said, why would she ask that question? That Vanessa Cason, that little crooked Richard Allen? What's going on? You see this sled? You see this FBI? A dirty, crooked courthouse full of crooked people and white-collar crime. Did you hear that? We had a pretrial conference. Who? You and Vanessa Cason? Because wasn't nobody else there. Judge Conits wasn't there. Because she wanted to know who appointed me this. And now we're going to keep going because it's going to get deep. And given the nature of the allegations, I believe. You believe? You just said you was there. You was the only one involved. What do you mean? You believe. Your Honor. Now listen how Tracy McBridge, the little court report, tried to be dirty. I believe. Your Honor was the one that appointed. Your Honor who? Your Honor. See, she done left some words out. She done cut this thing. Your Honor. Did she mean to say you were the one? It would say you were the one. Your Honor, was she trying to say Judge Dunbar? Judge was the one that appointed girl. See how Tracy McBridge? Look at that. Your Honor blank was the one that appointed girl in life. She cut that. The court, okay. What are the natures of the allegations? You see how that lady just went right by there? Didn't try to straighten this out. Didn't say, wait a minute. Your Honor, who appointed her guardian ad litem? No name was ever mentioned. You think Judge Conits cared? She moved right on. So she worked with these people. She take up for them, and she let them abuse their powers. That was her time to say, wait a minute. Who assigned this lady a guardian ad litem is what I want to know. Okay. We're going to allege that she has delusional parasitosis by proxy. Is the short answer of it. I'm crazy. And so given the nature of those allegations and by mental health concerns based on allegations, I believe. Ain't that something? You believe. You don't know. Here she go. You have an expert? Yes, I do. You don't have no expert. The court. lined up for that? Here you go. Yes, ma'am. Here she goes. Has she been diagnosed with? The court reporter cut it. Here he go. Multiple physicians have said that they suspected, but she has never been psychologically evaluated. You see that, Supreme Court? You see that, Judicial Committee, Merits Committee, Appeals Court, Supreme Court, legislatures? Did you see this? She has never been psychologically evaluated. So how you gonna issue me a guardian ad litem saying I got mental health issues, Richard Allen? You had something to do with this. She's never been psychologically evaluated. I've not had an order that made her be psychologically evaluated, but you went in front of Judge Conits. Remember this? You went in front of this woman. This woman, by law, has to make me take a psychological evaluation and say I got mental health issues. She has to. That's the law. And I don't have that number in front of me, but you can Google it. You hear that? Now, do you know this lady knew what was going on? She let this happen and let these people set me up and frame me and kidnap my baby. And I don't even know if she's alive or dead. Look at this. I have not had an order that made her be psychological. But you're going to point me guardian ad litem, say I'm crazy and defame my character. But I have multiple physicians who have, at least, who say they suspect it. Ain't that something? So if I was crazy, why you didn't call DSS on me? Why you didn't call mental health on me and get me evaluated? Because they didn't believe y'all done gave them some money or something. This thing getting deep. The court. Okay, Miss Williams. This is Judge Conits. Here I go. May I stand, Your Honor? Yes, certainly. How do you feel? Do you want him to serve as your guardian? Now, y'all pay attention. Here I go. I don't need one. Now, listen at this. They said you appointed me the guardian. I'm telling this lady this. She just asked who appointed my guardian ad litem. This is Judge Conits up to her dirty tricks again. Okay. You appointed me a guardian ad litem. Lady, you just said you want to know who appointed me one. He telling you I'm competent and I'm fine. And DSS just told you I never had a psychological evaluation. And playing games, talking about Your Honor was the one that signed her guardian ad litem and never said the name. And this lady didn't question DSS to get to the bottom of it. Okay, you don't feel like you need one? I just said you appointed me one. So you're going to ask me, do I need one? I just said you appointed me one. Why do you feel like you appointed me one? Because your signature, Judge Conits, is on these. Why do you feel like you had to appoint me one? I said, no, I'm very competent. They said you appointed me a guardian. I said it again to that woman. He said, okay again. She didn't say, I didn't appoint you no guardian ad litem. She didn't say, when did I appoint this lady a guardian ad litem? Because I don't recall that. See, they as the old people say, they in cahoots together. She said, okay, you're competent. And he said, you're educated. How far did you go in school? Here I go. I have a college degree from the Art Institute of Atlanta and a real estate license. Yes, ma'am. Okay, all right. Here my attorney. And as Mr. Rucker said to me, if being passionate renders you incompetent, I would have been in an asylum a long time ago. Here go Judge Conits. Guardian? With a question. Here go DSS attorney, that lady. Your Honor, given that whether or not the psychological evaluation will be done. No, ain't no giving a not of nothing. The law tells you got to give a psychological evaluation to deem somebody as being mentally ill. You can't be walking around saying somebody crazy without them being evaluated by a professional. Now, she done jumped up, trying to take up. Whether or not the psychological evaluation will be done is a major part of this trial. I think it would be more appropriate to have Mr. Rucker sit in for this portion of the trial and then as part of the ruling in this trial, decide whether or not he needs to continue in the case. Ain't that something? No, he just told you I ain't need one. I just told you I was competent, and so did my attorney. All these people just told you I was competent. See what DSS do? These people are committing crimes against us and kidnapping and abusing their powers, and these judges letting them do it. This is a prime example. This is real. She gonna try to make him stay after he told you I don't try to make me shut up so I can't talk to my attorney and be quiet and help him. Ain't gonna work. Decide whether or not he needs to continue in his case. See, that's what they did that intentionally. Mr. Elliott. Here my attorney go, I disagree. He go, DS attorney, Your Honor. My only concern is that I don't want, if it's determined that she need a guardian later on, I don't want to redo a 2 to 3 day trial. And I certainly don't want this reversed on appeal because she didn't have one. And I hate that for Mr. Rucker to have to sit here, but those are my concerns. See, they knew they was going to be in trouble with the appeals court. I'm going to tell y'all why this appeal didn't work. I'm going to tell you why. So appeals court, you need to look at this because I pray to God I'm going to be a case study. Here go my guardian ad litem. But the issue is not whether I have to sit here or not. She understands what's going on. See, that tells me that you, a guardian ad litem, sits with you when you're crazy. They're alleging a very complex psychological condition, but you didn't have me evaluated. So if I'm crazy, why you didn't ask for a psychological evaluation from December the 14th, 2021? No, November the 3rd, 2021, when I met with Haley Rogers, that little caseworker that tell lies at that Waffle House. Why she didn't ask for one to be done? Now y'all come back a year later, and October the 12th, and try to say I need a guardian ad litem. But no diagnosis has been made. And that's all. You can say I'm crazy, but ain't no diagnosis been made. She understands the court system. That's my turn. That's the guardian ad litem sticking up for me. They're alleging a very complex psychological condition. She understands what the lawyer does. There's no delusional in my presence. Did you hear that? See, they trying to set me up and frame me. Judge Conits knew that. You never know what's in someone's mind, but she presents perfectly fine as a standard client in family court case. Now, I don't know if the Supreme Court or the appeals court saw this, because you should have, because they transcript. You know that lady railroaded me. Okay, but what's the harm of you? Now she trying to make them stay, because DSS wanted to. Why you going to make somebody stay that don't need to stay, Judge Conits? So I want y'all to see this. Because when y'all get these attorneys, and y'all go in that family court, I want y'all to call I want y'all to file a complaint with the Supreme Court, and I want you to call SLED, I want you to call FBI, I want you to call everybody you can, Inspector General, everybody you can, to get these people in trouble because they committing crimes against y'all. He gonna say there's no harm other than I can see from her perspective that she is being told by the court as we start that she's incompetent. Told by the court, Judge Conits, you the court, that she's incompetent. Because you signed, let me tell you why he said that. Because you signed this, honey. You signed this. Because I said I'm crazy. And I look, defendant's mental health. You said I'm crazy, honey, child. You see this? I don't know what judge in the United States would get mad at me, federal judge or whatever, because I'm fighting for my rights and I'm fighting for my name to be clear. These people saying I'm a child abuser, trying to ruin my career, and I'm a good law-abiding citizen. No, they need to go to jail. Y'all don't have no immunity for stuff like this. Okay, we'll pick back up. Told by the court as we started she's incompetent and that I am here. Look at this. And I am here. And my presence affects the way she interacts with her lawyer. This camera going in and out. Okay, all right, I release you. I mean, she seems certainly well educated, well spoken. Did you hear that? Seems certainly well educated. Did you see that? Well spoken. They know that. I release you. Here go my attorney. Thank you, Your Honor. Here my guardian ad litem. Thank you, Judge. Here she goes. Thank you. And here go DSS attorney. Thank you, Brent. Call him by his first name. The court, go ahead. Let me tell you something. Brent Rucker wasn't having that mess. These are some criminals and some crooks, and they try to set me up in front of me, and they kidnap my baby, and they close that case so they wouldn't have to deal with me. But I'm gonna tell you now, I will never leave y'all alone. And I want y'all to see firsthand. It's some more deep stuff in this stuff I ain't got to, because we're gonna come back. I'm gonna show you a lot of other stuff what they did during this trial. Judge Conits, and I'm gonna tell you again, they take up for DSS. DSS run that courthouse. They got some kind of relationship that's illegal with DSS and those judges over there. All three of those judges, Judge Tarita Dunbar, Catherine Tiffany, and Judge Conits, said DSS made every reasonable effort to prevent removal of the minor child. That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie. When you read that reasonable affidavits, DSS said no services were offered. They said they had no prior knowledge of the family prior to the removal of the minor child. And then no services were offered. Okay? So that's a lie. How could they have made every reasonable effort when they said they didn't know me before they picked her up? That means you didn't do no investigation. These people must think they thought I was slow. They thought I was not educated. But let me tell you something. God got a plan for this, okay? Try to set me up, okay? It ain't gonna work. So let me tell y'all something. These people commit crimes over there. And I want y'all to see what they doing. They kidnapping these children. And they taking y'all kids and they letting people adopt y'all children and put them in foster care. Because they don't have a reason to be taking these kids. Look at me. I ain't done nothing to hurt this child. We had mold in that apartment that was making us sick. And this lady still found me guilty. And they do it to women of color. And they do it to poor white women. People who can't afford an attorney. They give jacked up attorneys like Vanessa Cason, who ain't going to defend you. Who I'm going to tell you. I read an article that says DSS give clerk of the courts at that family courthouse money. Now, what they doing with it, I don't know. I'm going to say it. I don't know if they paying them judges off or what. But in order for somebody to put their livelihood on the line, it's a benefit. I ain't backing it up. Because this needs to be investigated. Because something is wrong at that courthouse. And they taking these women children and they abusing their powers. So y'all keep following me. Share this video. Because I'm not leaving these people alone. I'm going to tell you again. Until I get some people in handcuffs and some people off that bench. This is criminal what they did to me. And they've been doing it to y'all. So I'm going to tell you right now. You want some fight? You need some help? Want me to post your stuff on social media? Send me an email. Parents Have Rights. SCDSS. Which is S for South Carolina. And DSS for Department of Social Services. Or you can go to my YouTube channel at Clarissa Speaks the Truth. Send me a message. Or you go to my Facebook page. It's Clarissa Williams. And it says Atlanta, Georgia. And I got on black. Send me a message. I'm going to help you out. Because we got to stop this. We got to take them down. I want every federal judge in the state of South Carolina to see what they've been doing. So, I will talk to y'all. Good night. Love y'all. Make sure you share this post. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And help me out. Help me out. We got to stop this. Good night.